So the unthinkable has happened. Disney have cut their prices. They've taken away a charge that nobody liked in the first place. Find out more about it on this episode of Disney for Brits. Hey D4Bers, how are you? Disney David here, I hope you're well. So let's talk about what happened a month or so ago. Recently, Disney announced Bob Iger. One of the things that happened very soon, and we were all hoping were some positive changes, was the removal of the parking charge at Walt Disney World resorts. Now, this was put in maybe 2018, 2019, and meant that if you stayed in a value resort, you paid about £10, up to the deluxe resorts, about £18, £20 a day. For our American friends who stay 2, 3, 4 nights, this isn't such a big hit, but for us Brits that stay for 10, 14, or even 21 days, that was a big hit, meaning we're spending hundreds of pounds more to park in a Walt Disney World resort. Now, you'll know that I'm a massive fan of staying in Disney resorts and recommend it wherever I can, but this parking charge made it even more difficult for me to do so. If we compare it with some of the other resorts around Walt Disney World, non-Disney resorts, it sort of tipped the balance, but let's talk about that in a little bit more detail, and we'll compare All Stars resorts with B Resort in Disney Springs. The hotels at Disney Springs are exactly what they say. They're hotels in Disney Springs, very close to Disney. A lot of these are partner hotels, which means you get the same benefits as staying in a Walt Disney World resort. So things like early entry, where you get to go in the parks and wave goodbye to everybody else as you get in 30 to 60 minutes earlier than them, and free shuttle buses. When you go onto search engines like D4B Travel or Booking.com or Hotels.com, you'll quite often see cheaper hotels. So let's use All Stars and B Resort. All Stars tend to come in now about $160 to $180 a night, but if you then look and you see B Resort there, that's probably saying $120 to $140 a night. So that looks like great value, doesn't it? And I've had lots of people message me on Facebook saying, we didn't realise. So there's two things that these hotels do that Disney resorts don't do. Firstly, there's a resort fee. Now, the resort fee, the hotels say, is to pay for the pool, which I think you've already paid for by staying there, is to pay for the Wi-Fi, although some of them charge you for that as well, and everything around the resort. It's an upcharge, and it's a way of hiding cost. These resort charges can vary between $20 to $50 a night per room. So your $130, $140, $150 room is now $200. And then there's the parking. Disney charged $13 for value resorts. I've not seen any hotel that charges less than $20, and $25 is the norm. So if we go back to our B Resort, and I'm not just picking on New B Resort, Wyndham are the same, Holiday Inn are the same, many other resorts in Disney Springs and other places, you're looking at $50 resort fee, $25 parking, you've got $75 on top. All of a sudden, the difference between the two, Disney is the cheaper hotel. And you're immersed in the magic, you get Disney staff, you've got Disney people there to help you, you've got amazing theming, you've got the free Disney transportation where you can go on bus or boat or Skyliner or monorail, you can walk between your hotel and resorts. It's so much better. And that's why this is a game changer. Disney have turned off something that was hugely unpopular and really penalised us Brits more than anybody else because we stay more often. So thumbs up to Bob Iger if he made the change, and thumbs up to Disney for doing it as well. We're hoping to see lots of other changes in 2013. Talking about 2013, this is going to be one heck of a year. So last year we had Galaxies finally opening in Epcot. This year, the construction walls at Epcot should come down and we'll see something amazing. New nighttime spectacles, or returning nighttime spectacles. Epcot Forever returns to Epcot to get rid of that monstrosity in the middle of the lake. And Enchantment is replaced by Happily Ever After, a new version. And those of you that have seen me talk about this before, both of those shows lack the emotion that the previous shows had. So I'm very excited for Happily Ever After and seeing whether I'm going to be surrounded by people with tears in their eyes, which is what always used to happen and is not something that happened with the latest incarnation. We had the return of Fantasmic in December last year in Hollywood Studios. I'm really looking forward to going and seeing that. It looks amazing. And the big ticket item this year is Tron. Tron is opening in the Magic Kingdom in April. I've seen it developed over the past few years. I've seen the videos of the rides in Shanghai, I think it is, and it looks amazing. Those days are already blocked out. I think it's opening days 4th of April. Make sure you book some time to go and see it. They're going to use virtual queues. And then the final thing is Woody's Roundup Barbecue in Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios. That's just a few of the things that are happening at Walt Disney World this year. Why wouldn't you want this to be the year that you should go? I've had lots of people saying, we went last year and it was really, really busy, David. Is it going to be as busy this year? Do you know what? I don't think so. I think 2022 was the first year a lot of people went in America to Walt Disney World. I was there a couple of times and there certainly sounded like more Americans than Brits. I think last year was the year when everybody went, right, COVID's over, let's go. I think this year will return to a fairly normal year, still with peaks and troughs, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Whatever it is, it's going to be amazing. And I've got strategies elsewhere on the channel that will show you how you can make the most of your time there using rope drop, using lightning lane if you have to. I'm not a fan, but actually getting the most out of your day. The other thing that I always recommend people to do is when you're booking your holiday, yes, you can do it yourself. You can go through Google, you can do searching, you can do reviews, or you can let an expert do it for you. And a lot of people don't realise that travel agents are free. I'm a qualified travel agent. I run D4B Travel and I help my customers get the best holiday ever. Details are up here. If you want a Disney holiday or Universal or Florida, then just drop me a note. We'll just have a phone call or I'll ping you a form and you tell me when you want to go, where you want to fly from, who's in your party, where you want to stay, what your budgets are, and then you just sit back and wait. A couple of days later, some quotes will appear with everything you need to know. And because I'm a Disney expert, I'll tell you everything about the right hotels and you get my assistance to help you plan your holiday as well. And that costs you zero, nothing, zilch. So why wouldn't you do it? Check out D4B Travel on Facebook and also www.d4btravel.com and just ping me a note in any of the places that you'll see me at. Finally, I love doing videos like this. I love helping people like you get the very best Disney holiday they can. So please like and subscribe. Should be around here somewhere. Please share it, click the little bell and you'll get notified when I upload another video. Tell me more about you. When are you going? What are you most looking forward to? What's your favourite holiday? Pop it in the comments and tell me what you're most excited about in Disney in 2023. So that's it. Parking charges gone, new man in charge, Tron opening, Epcot Wars coming down, new nighttime shows. Don't forget to use D4B Travel. All of that in a really short video. I'm getting good at this. I'd love to hear from you. Give me some comments. And as our pal Mickey says, I'll see you real soon.